We're at a critical point right now where the journey from a discovery to the time that it gets to a patient is very long. Once it gets there, it may take about 10, 15 years, depending on what it is, to actually be approved for use in humans.
This is an effort to make things more efficient, faster, eliminate steps potentially, think through regulations, do things differently.
We're very focused on making sure that clinical research is inclusive.
We recognize that underserved and other marginalized populations have not had access to clinical research.
How can we do this across every corner in the US? How can we actually reach to people who have not been reached before?
We can sit in an office and design whatever we want, but that doesn't mean that it's going to have uptake if we don't engage the people that are going to benefit from this.
The COVID epidemic brought to the clinical research world an urgency that was unheard of before.
A lot of the things that we thought that we couldn't do in clinical research were completely dismantled or shattered, and we were able to deploy trials and deploy technologies with speed that we have never seen before. If we have the experience of what happens once, we can potentially do it again in other settings.
I think what makes us different is that we pride ourselves on being doers.
We're more concentrated on how can we make the process and how can we make the clinical research enterprise seamless and easy and simple.
And so that is what we're looking for, is innovators that have this idea, they want to take it forward, and then our team helps them move it forward.
And innovators have the opportunity to be partnered up with venture capitalists to help get support creating a management plan, an implementation plan.
We want to combine what we bring from the academic side, where we interact with participants, we interact with patients, and we also want to bring what's happening on the industry side to make sure that these solutions are sustainable and ultimately are going to have the impact that we wanted to have.
DCRI is the largest academic research organization in the world. And as a result, we're uniquely poised to harness the energy that comes from solving problems every day.
It provides a really rich environment for us to not only identify problems, but also identify solutions.
If we could help fuel and support and nurture those ideas to share with the world, that's what we're looking for.
If patients have access to therapies quicker because we've accelerated the clinical research process, that's going to make every individual patient better, that's going to make their families better, and ultimately that's going to make the world better. So I think the impact that iCube can have is enormous.